Danica Steakley, then 17, appeared on season 19 of America's Got Talent with her dad, Dan Steakley. During the introduction, when Dan told the judges, "I went to the boot camp here, went to cruise over Vietnam a couple of times, was retired in 91, and was a lieutenant." The judges, Katy Perry, Lionel Richie, and Luke Bryan, looked at him in awe and exclaimed, "Huevo," in a unanimous tone. However, their happiness of meeting the gentleman was very short-lived. As soon as Steakley wrapped up her song, "I Can't Help It If I'm Still in Love with You" by Hank Williams, the judges clapped, but Dan wasn't having it. Before the judges could share their opinions, Dan declared it was good. Perry commented on the singer's performance and said, "Danica, you are very talented. But I think you are 17 and you kind of hear it in your voice a little bit, a kind of little lack of experience." She added, "There is a bit of timidness or shyness when delivering." Richie also told her, "You've got the guts. I just think it's timing and a little bit of experience. And otherwise, I just love your father's enthusiasm." He added, "That's your PR agent no matter where you go in life." Listening to the judges, the 17-year-old took the criticism in a very positive way. Dan made it clear that he wasn't on the same page. Bryan went next. "Dan, I know this is probably quite frustrating to hear, and you too, Danica. However, taking a deep breath in, he continued, my vet tells me that you're not quite ready. It's a no for me. I'm sorry, baby." Perry, however, changed her mind and said, "But I think you could do it," and ended up giving her a yes. But when Richie sided with Bryan's decision, things got interesting. "I agree with Luke, take the time. Put it together." This prompted Dan to spin his chair, turning his back to the camera. However, Richie continued, "And come back here because I want you to go all the way." "I'm gonna have to say no this time around," Richie concluded. As the young singer graciously thanked the judges for their advice, Dan stormed out of the door without saying a word. "Dad," she protested, following behind him. But Dan kept muttering something to Ryan Seacrest, who was standing outside the door. "Come on, let's go," Dan said to Danica. "We're leaving." "Oh, I just think you need some more time. Why didn't they just say no right away? I don't even know any Luke Bryan songs anyway, besides Knockin' Boots. Next time, I'll have her audition for The Voice." This left the judges in shock and prompted Bryan to say, "Oi, Pops needs to go practice the guitar." Per Country Living, Bryan also took a dig at Steakley's father and posted on Twitter, "Well, hopefully." This exchange also had fans cracking up. One viewer commented on YouTube, "The dad is so babyish." Another wrote, "I thought she was really good. Side note, that dad is a badass for carrying that guitar without a case." The third added, "Dad was mad because he didn't get his golden ticket birthday present when it should have been about his daughter." The fourth opined, "The judges should have stopped this and removed the father. He acts like it's his audition. Plus, he didn't help her play that guitar at all. It's not a family BBQ. Her voice is decent. Leave him backstage next time with his fits. Totally unprofessional. I'm embarrassed for the contestant."